Hello everyone, myself Manoj Navane. I am an English teacher and today we are going to study question tags. So, question tag is a very important topic. Okay? How we use question tag, okay, in English. So before we say how we use, why we use question tag, let's go to that first. So why? Why we use question tag? So why we use question tag? Okay, you may know. If you know, you just write in the comment box there. So I write my own answer, right? So we generally use question tag for asking questions certainly, okay? Asking questions certainly. Or you can also say to check the information, given in the statement, right? Statement or statements. All right. So yes, these are the reasons that we use question tag for. Let's talk about the parts of question tag. Parts of question tag. So basically, let's say generally we have two different parts. One is statement and another one is what? Tags itself. I write here a sentence. C is a doctor. You can see here. And remember, question tags ends with question mark. So if you forget to use question mark at the end, your answer will be wrong. So let's see here. So this first part is called statement, and the latter part that you see here is what? Tags itself. So let's see. See the doctor. This is what you call the statement, the first part, and the first part. Tags is the second part, right? Okay. The next thing, another rule right here is the subject of the tags will always be pronoun. Okay, like Ram plays volleyball. So whenever we write tags of this question, we can't write doesn't Ram. We don't write doesn't Ram. Instead, what we write is doesn't he. Okay. All right. Now, see here the negatives. The negatives should be written. The negative should be written in contracted form. As for example, you see here, they are playing games. So this is a positive statement, right? Positive statement should be changed into negative tags. So this is the main mantra. Positive statement should be sent into negative tags. Negative statement should be sent into positive tags. Positive tags. So see here, this particular question is in positive. So we are going to make it what? Negative. Right. So they are playing games means what here? How we write contracted form. See, we can't write are not. We can't write are not they. This is the wrong writing of question tag. Okay. So what do we write? Instead of that, we write aren't they? Aren't they? And this is the right expression. Okay. Hope you got it. And now, so yes, positive statement, negative tags, negative statement, positive tags, right? So let's talk about another factor here. If there is an auxiliary verb, if there is an auxiliary verb in the statement, repeat that in the tags. Like, for example, you see here auxiliary verbs. You know auxiliary verbs, right? There are 24 auxiliary verbs altogether. So whenever there is an auxiliary verb, we repeat the same auxiliary verb in the tags to make question tag. Right. See here, we have done the work. We have done the work. Right. See here question. Okay. We have done the work. So this is the subject right here. Have is an auxiliary verb. This is main verb and this is the object of the statement. Object. So now what is auxiliary verb here? Have. So we repeat the same auxiliary verb here. Have. Okay. And this is a positive statement. Make what tag? Negative. Haven't. Haven't. What is the subject here? We. Haven't. We. That's how we write. But. Look at here. If there comes an auxiliary verb, right? Not used as an auxiliary verb, but used as in what? Main verb. So see here. Auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs used as main verbs. Look at here. They have a pen. She has a book. I had a party. So look at here, these three different statements. In these three different statements, what you can see here is, yeah, we know that have is an auxiliary verb. We know that has is an auxiliary verb. We know that had is an auxiliary verb. But what we generally do is, yes, we generally do that. What we generally do is, we repeat auxiliary verb. But though they are auxiliary verbs used here in this statement, they are not used as an auxiliary verb. Rather, they are used here as main verb. So you can ask me how to find it, whether it is used as an auxiliary verb or main verb. So look at here, after auxiliary verbs, right, there is no main verb following it. After auxiliary verb, there is no main verb following it. After auxiliary verb, there is no main verb following it. So in such cases, you just have to understand that yes, they are not used as an auxiliary verb, they are used as main verb. So whenever there comes have, we write do verb. Whenever there comes a has, we write does. And whenever there comes had, we write what? Did. Okay? So let's see here. So they have a pen. So what we write is don't. This is a positive statement. Make tag what? Negative. Don't they? She has a book. So we don't write has and see. What do we write? Does not see. I had a party. Positive statement. Make tag negative. Not hadn't I. Instead of what do we write here? Didn't I. So that's how we do. Okay. So that's how we do. Now let's go to another side here. Hope you have understood till now. Okay. So let me go to another part. Now let's see here this side. Okay. So you must have heard the sentences beginning with let's and let us. Let's talk about them. Right? See here. The sentences beginning with let's and let us. So you see here, let's go out. We write, let us play games. Let us play games. Another one, not only let's and let us, there is another one that is what we call let. Let is also here. Let me go out. Okay. Now these three different sentences. One starts with let's, another starts with let us, another starts only with what? Let. So how we say them in question tag? Let's see here. So whenever you see let's, you are supposed to use what? Shall we, because it tells about plurality, right? Similarly, let us play games. It's a kind of a purpose that is told to someone or somebody. So right here, will you? And similarly, let me go out. It's definitely asking for permission, right? So what do you write here? Will you? So don't get confused. So when there comes with let, write will you. When there comes let's, shall we. And when there comes let us, also we write what? Will you. So this is one part. Now let's talk about, okay, imperative, right? Imperative sentences. Do you know imperative sentences? I hope you know. Imperative sentences are those sentences that tell about command, order, request, suggestions, advice, warnings, etc. So they are called imperative sentences. Like go out. One. This is imperative. Go out. Shoot the enemy. Shoot the enemy. Open the door. Okay. Come here. Don't do that. See. These all are imperative. Or let me also write with please. Please order the food. Now, see, these all are imperative sentences. Now, how we change imperative sentences into passive voice? Question tag. Go out. What do you write here? It's imperative. Will you? What do you write? Will you? Okay. Shoot the enemy. What do you write? Will you? What do you write? Will you? Open the door. Will you? Come here. Will you? Don't do that. Will you? So you just have to understand that whether it is positive statement, positive imperative or negative imperative. So you just need to use will you. Please order the food. Will you? So this is how we change, okay, question tags to imperative sentences. Hope you understand that. Okay. Now let me go with another side of question tag, and you can see here. All right. The question tag. Okay. The sentence, the statement that begins with there and one. There and one. Okay, there and one. So how will you do there and one? See, there isn't a book. There isn't a book. Okay, one must buy a pen. There is a table over there. One should, better right? One should follow the rules. So let's see here, okay? There isn't a book. So this is a negative one. So when there is negative statement, make tag positive. So when there comes there and one, when they come as a subject in the beginning of a particular statement, we have to repeat them same in the tag's latter side. Same. There isn't a book. What do you write? Is there. One must buy a pen. What is an auxiliary verb? Must. M-U-S-T-N'-T. Mustn't. One. Right. Remember, tags must be written in small letters. Okay. There is a table over there. Isn't there? Right. One should follow the rules. What do you write here? What is the auxiliary verb? Should here. So, shouldn't, one. Okay. Hope you got it. Okay. And after this, now there are some other questions, other sides. I want to go to another side. So let me erase this side. Hope you have noted down. Now let me go to another side. And what is here is, let's talk about some of the questions. Now tags with double clause. Tags with what? Double clause. You must have heard sentences having double clauses. Okay, clauses are the parts of sentences, right? They don't give meaning by themselves. They have to rely on other clauses, okay, in a sentence for giving complete meaning. Okay, so see here, I don't think he is a liar. I don't think he is a liar. One sentence. I suppose she is a nurse. They assume me let me write him. They assume him a policeman. They don't, let me write here, they don't assume him as a policeman. As a policeman. So, let's see here. So these are the tags with double clauses. This is the first clause, this is the latter clause. I suppose, this is one, this is another one. They don't assume him. They don't assume him as a policeman. Okay. So what you do here is, I don't think he is a liar. So this is the first clause. This is the second clause. Okay. So what we are doing? We are doing with what? Double clause or double clauses. What do you write? Double clauses here. So this is a negative statement. Right? The tag must be positive. I don't think he is a liar. Is he? What do you write here? Is he? Because here is negative here. So is an auxiliary verb here, subject here, right? I suppose she is a nurse. What do you write here? Isn't see. They don't assume him as a policeman. As a policeman. Okay? They don't assume him as a policeman. Is he? They don't assume him as a policeman. I think there is some problem with this question. I want to erase another one. I want to write another question. I think he is a policeman. Let me write this question. Okay, I think there was some problem with the question. So I think he is a policeman. So see here, this is a positive one with negative. What do you write here? Positive symbol. Subject should be here. Isn't is auxiliary verb. So repeat that. He. So whenever we do tags with double clause, what we generally do is, yes, we take the verb and subject from what? The Latin clause, and we make the sentences or let's say the tags. So after this, now there are some other questions, okay? There are some other questions which are very confusing, okay? Which are very confusing. Like, you must have heard about words like someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, okay, etc. Okay. So how we make tags like someone is happy. Okay. Similarly, somebody has planted a tree. Somebody has planted a tree. Okay. No one sang a song. No one sang a song. Similarly, everyone buys a book. So see, in these sentences, now what we generally do is, okay, so whenever we have someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, this is to be written in the tags as they. And remember one thing, they are indefinite pronouns or base pronouns, right? Okay, and after them, what you write is, we write singular verb. Here is singular verb, here is singular verb, here is, this is in past tense, right? Sang, okay? And what is here? By singular verb. So, had there been present tense, I could have written here what? Sings, okay? Now, it is in past tense, so here I have written sang, okay? Someone is happy, it is written as they. Somebody is written as what? They, okay? Similarly, no one is also written as what? They. Everyone is also written as what? They. Okay, then how is it? The verb is singular here. Can we write isn't they? Can we write isn't they? Do you think that this is right? Isn't they? Auxiliary verb, I told you already. Is it right? No, this is not right here. Okay, so see here, generally this is they here is a plural pronoun. What is it called? Plural pronoun. And plural pronoun does not agree with what? Singular verb. So instead of writing isn't here, what we write? What we write here is, aren't they? What we write here? Aren't they? Somebody has planted a tree. Somebody has planted a tree. Can we write hasn't they? Or what should we write? What should we write? Tell me. Okay. Somebody has planted a tree. We don't write hasn't they. Has is singular verb. So instead of that, what do we write here? Haven't they? Haven't they? Right. No one sang a song. No one sang. Past tense here. They. Right? Okay. Past tense here. So present tense. B1, do. B2, we write what? Did. Past tense. So what do we write here? Did. Because this is already negative here, so we don't write negative. Did they only? This is a negative statement. The tag must be positive. Similarly, everyone buys a book. Buys. Can we write Thursday? Can we write Thursday? No. What do we have to write? Instead of writing Thursday, we write what? Not today. I hope you have understood, right? So if you want to learn other things, okay, if you have any questions, queries, right, you can write in the comment box below, okay, and if you have any problem, right, with the questions, you can write in the comment box there down, okay, and then I try to solve them in the comment box. And guys, I just want to tell you all that please support me, please follow me, like my videos, share my videos, okay, and help me grow so that I can also help you grow. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.